Hey, good morning, Salt Strong. It's Justin, and I'm out here at Mosquito Lagoon today. I decided to poke out onto the flats for a couple hours this morning and see if I can't find myself some pre-pod action, or just a couple schools of mullet piling up here on the flats. There have been some pretty good reports that mullet of all sizes, from finger mullet up to solid 8 to 10 inchers, are cruising out here on the flats. We know the bull redfish are gonna start showing up here soon, and I wanted to just show you guys today what I'm gonna be using out on the water. So, always gotta start the day with a good top water. I actually lost my moonwalker the other day, so I'm gonna throw my old faithful, the Skitter Walk size 11 in the spotted sea trout color. And no day would be complete without something I'm really excited to throw, the bomber. This is my favorite time of the year to throw the bomber. I've got it on a 1/4 ounce Z-Man Texas Eye, rigged weedless. Just an alternative to rigging it with an owner twist lock. I just like that front head design, so I gotta keep this bait on the move. There's so many mullet out here on the flats that these bull redfish and big trout and other species are probably chasing down these fish while they're on the move. So I feel like having that Texas Eye is just gonna keep a steady, consistent action on the bomber when I'm out here. And also going to be trying out the bigger power prawn. So on the other side of the spectrum, if these big redfish are not chasing down the mullet and they're looking for an easy meal, all the shrimp and other crustaceans that are getting spooked up in the mud or in little patches of grass that are out here, I imagine that this is probably going to be the remnants and an easy meal for a big redfish cruising by if they don't want to chase down the mullet. So I've got a little bit of variety. I've got a good search tool with the top water. I've got my bomber back here rigged up ready if I'm going to be power fishing and covering a lot of ground. And then I've got my prawn ready as well if I find some fish and they're not as aggressive. So we're going to get out here, we're going to poke around on the flats a little bit, try to cover some water for the next 3-4 hours and see if we can't put some good fish in the boat. Got a nice trout, pop the top water. Oh, really good sized trout. Okay, buddy. Oh no. Trout eat trout, we know that. Ooh, he's probably gonna come unbuttoned. That's all right, come here, man. There you go, nice trout. So I just came up onto a little bar. It was 5 or 6 feet behind me, and then it humped up to about 1.5, 2 foot here. You can see 1.8, and sure enough, getting up from deep to shallow, since there really isn't any particular structure out here for these fish, they just kind of hang out in ambush on a little bit shallower water. Nice little trout. Let's get this hook out. Yeah, that's a good 18, 19 inch trout. Very pretty. Thank you, buddy. They were decent size too. So this wind is just, oh, there we go. Nice one. Oh, nice trout. Oh, there we go. Good job. Good fish, good fish. Let me loosen my drag a little bit. Okay, buddy. Bunch of happy, hungry trout. Oh, here's a little guy actually. He's not that big. Probably, what, 18 inches? About average size. It's okay if he spits the hook. That's no problem with me. Easy. Okay. Okay. Yep, look at that. Just barely hooked. And I am perfectly fine with that. Turn them upside down like this. Hook just fell right out. Hey, buddy. Thank you for playing. This guy back. Perfect. See? Quick release, easy on the fish, easy on me.
So I ended up giving up trying to find these bull reds on the flats. The sun had come up quite a bit at this point. The wind had died down. I probably covered a good 8 or 9 miles out on the open flats and didn't really see much with the exception of a bunch of mullet jumping out there. So I decided to tuck back into the backcountry, cruise along some shorelines, and I found a couple redfish, either in 2s and 3s. They were tucked up underneath fallen trees, underneath, you know, these mangrove edges. And I could see them clear as day, but they were just being super picky. They didn't want to eat anything. I even added a little bit of Dr. Juice, and these fish were just acting weird. They seemed to be turned off. I don't know if it was my lure presentation. I felt like it might have just been me and how I presented the lure itself, so I wanted to just take a beat, slow down, change up my tactics a little bit, push a little bit further into the backcountry, and try to find some fish that maybe haven't seen a lure or another person that day. So I ended up changing my lure one more time again. I went back to the gold digger because the water was super dirty, and I stumbled across this one fish laid up in the mud, and I couldn't believe what happened next.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I cane pulled this fish. Oh, that was scary. Nice. No, don't do weird stuff. Please don't do weird stuff. Oh. No, no, no. Come here, come here, come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Don't pull me into that. Don't pull me into that. Oh, jeez. I can't believe I got this fish. Easy, buddy. Easy. Easy. Come on. It's a nice red. Come on. Come on in. Come on in. Oh. Wow. Been working all day. I've been working all day for this fish. Oh man, that's perfect. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, thank you. That's beautiful. I hear him drumming. Ah. Gold digger getting it done. Gold digger getting it done, baby. Nice spot on the back. That's a good 24-inch red. And he was just sitting there in the mud. Man. I mean, cane pulled. Just dropped right on top of him. Oh, oh, easy, easy, easy. I know, you want to go. That's beautiful. Thank you, Mr. Redfish. All right, so that about wraps it up for the quick session out on Mosquito Lagoon today. Back at the house, just gonna rinse off the kayak and the gear and kind of look over how the day went. Not exactly how I planned. I was hoping to find some big schools of mullet and some big bull redfish crashing on them, or, you know, making wakes and, you know, schooling up this time of the year. It's September, they should pop up any day now, but just didn't really go according to plan. So instead we shifted gears, had a plan B, got a couple of nice trout around some spoil islands, and then tucked back behind into the backcountry and found a couple nice belly crawling redfish as the sun got a little bit higher and I could see them. So for you guys out there that are insiders, we're actually gonna make a really detailed insider report about this day. Click in the link down below if you wanna learn more about it. And if you're not a part of our Salt Strong Insider Club, you guys gotta come check us out. We're basically an online club that teaches you how to catch more redfish, trout, snook, and other inshore game fish while saving a lot of time and money on the water. So guys, head on over to saltstrong.com, check us out, and know that at the end of the day, the thing that we're trying to capitalize on is that it's patterns. 90% of these fish are in 10% of the water. And once you figure out the pattern of what these fish are doing from one day to the next, then you can apply those techniques anywhere in inshore waters and be successful. And that's the foundation that we're going to teach you guys over at saltstrong.com.
If you want to learn more about how to be a part of our insider community, head on over to saltstrong.com and we will see you on the water soon.